Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Cleveland. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They might want to go out. It's nice outside. The only reason I let them in is because all that. Yeah.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbroo. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing his dart. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a first down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
To the air, dart. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Now a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun is Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Throwing his Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw, Dart. And that is caught.
Come on.
He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Ain't start out like
Darius
that.
Slayton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
All right.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll swing this out to Judkins. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Sanders. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
To throw now, here's Sanders. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
From the gun, it's Shador. Over the middle, that's to Fannin, his tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First down and goal to go.
7 Pirates, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is Sanders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
You feel like letting them out?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw now, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1.
Gain of 7. First down, New York.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air again, Dart. And his throw here is incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
To throw is Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception.
He held on.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On play action, here's Dart. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh, I missed.
And he'll cross
I was
over
just
out of
throwing.
bounds right at the
I
25.
thought I got it.
Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing again is Dart. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I got there.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Throwing, Dart. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run.
Come on, let me go.
And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up.
And I knew it too. You seen how Scatterboo was straight down in there, and he just didn't let me switch over in time.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go.
I ran right past him, and he just me. It's okay. Only this time.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatterboo. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Scatterboo will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now third and goal. They'll try to hammer it in with Scatterboo. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now fourth and goal.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
Ah!
He's got it. Touchdown,
Let him have it.
Giants. Malik Neighbors from 3
I tried to get back to it. You see it?
And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Get back to it.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Sanders setting up a screen for Judkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Hurry, 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 hurry. 19, 18. Cougar 19. 19, 5 in. Ready.
Sanders. And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Sanders to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown. David Njoku taking it in. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
I'm trying to pick the play and it's switch, and I don't know what play.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Dart. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Dart. And this is taken in.
How did he catch that?
And he's down inside the 5 of the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing his Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gano for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Browns drive about to get started. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Here's Sanders. A final shot before break. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
It is.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
The computer guy wouldn't even go for it. That's wow.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun here, Sanders. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Sanders once more. That's complete. Larvidan. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, he's got Bond. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the Giants' 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, Sanders.
The hell?
That'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
This one is complete to Jenkins. And he is going to have the Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. To throw again, here is Sanders. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
For David Njoku. It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Browns.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Jeudy, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing, anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Dart. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now 3rd down and very long.
A 15-yard loss. And it's 3rd down.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. It's
Ow!
it doesn't matter. He still catches it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 79 yards. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I'm double covered.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
Tipped it into
I
his
would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Extra point try good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I actually tipped the ball.
The Browns drive about to get started. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at
How did we miss that?
You're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Cougar 19.
Throwing, Sanders. And this one is
How did he drop that?
Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
18 Warriors, 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's another Browns.
To throw is Sanders. Checks it down to Judkins.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
Buffalo 18, Panthers 60, Panthers Dragons 60.
Sanders going to throw again. Looking for Judy,
Good
but it's
reference.
intercepted. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
In the double coverage, and I'm using it.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play fake, and here's Dart. He sets to fire deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
2nd and 10. Now Dart. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Browns are right back in this football game.
Darts pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Here's Sanders. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
Sanders. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Now Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
BestViewersRankSpurt.ru.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught, but he will not get in. The defense stands tall, and they will hold on to their 1-point lead. So no question here, down by a score late. They're going to try the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
And now an audible here into something else. To throw is Dart.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
To the air, Dart.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Yes,
and it's
sir.
knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here's Dart.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. An inside run with Jenkins.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Back to throw.
To the left side, he finds Bond.
They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's pandemonium in the dog pound as the Browns are going to win the football game.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't
I
go
was
their way,
like,
especially late, and they have to suffer
when
the
you got that
here.
one, I was like, come
Certainly
on,
felt like
PA,
that
don't do it dirty.
takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Yeah, I did tip it.